On this James the Bike Guy, we're taking a look at the Trek Roscoe 8. This is in the trail lineup from Trek, and this is their 27.5 plus hardtail. So this is going to have 27.5-inch wheels with a nice plus size tire. Now what makes this fit into the trail category is the fact that this is going to be a pretty rowdy aluminum frame. So this frame is going to be in geometry where it's going to be very, very fun. You know, it's got 120 millimeters of travel up front, and it's just going to be set up to where it's going to be super playful. So to explain that, the chainstay length in the rear of the bike, that's actually going to be 438 millimeters, which is relatively short. Now the head tube angle on the bike, head tube's going to be set up as 68.3 degrees, and then your seat tube angle is going to be 71 degrees. So that's going to make this bike come in and be really fun. Another neat feature about this bike is the size range. It's going to come in several sizes, and in fact it's got 2 medium sizes, so you can really get dialed in to exactly the size that you need. Now the frame itself is going to be made out of their Alpha Gold aluminum. So Alpha Gold aluminum is a high level of aluminum from Trek, and you can see that it's got very nice looking welds on it. The finish does look very nice, and overall it's just got a good look to it. On the front, you're going to be set up with a RockShox Judy. So this is going to be a rebound adjustable RockShox Judy. It's 51 millimeter offset, 120 millimeters of travel. And then of course you're going to have a turnkey lockout on it. And then it's also going to be air adjustable. So you can set up this shock to be air adjustable. And one of the things that I like so much is the blacked out stanchions. It really gives the bike a very nice look. Now for the drivetrain, this bike, the Roscoe 8, the highest in the lineup in the US, is going to be set up with a SRAM NX Eagle group set. So this is going to have an 11 to 50 cassette, so a nice wide range cassette. It does run on a standard Shimano / SRAM free hub body, and then the derailleur itself is going to be a 12-speed derailleur. For shifters on the bike, it is going to be set up with an NX 12-speed shifter, and then your brake set is going to be the Shimano MT200 hydraulic brakes. So these are hydraulic brakes that are going to be running a 180 millimeter rotor on the front, and then in the rear it's going to be a 160 millimeter rotor. For a crankset, you've got the Drivetrain power spline crankset. This is running a threaded bottom bracket, and in fact it's going to be running the Drivetrain power spline 73 millimeter bottom bracket. For pedals, the bike comes with a very basic set but usable for a while VP 536 plastic platform pedals. Now one of the features that I think is awesome on this bike, especially at the price point, is it's going to come with some Maxxis Recon tires. Now these are a tubeless ready tire. They're 27.5 by 2.8, and they're laced up on tubeless ready Bontrager line 28 hole rims. So these are tubeless ready. The wheels are actually pre-taped, so they're ready to go tubeless. All you're going to need is a replacement valve and some sealant, and then they're going to be set up on some Formula Boost 141 rear hubs, and then up front it's going to be a Formula Boost 15 by 110 front hub. So that sets up a very nice looking bike. For the cockpit, it's going to be basic stuff, but it's going to work really well. You're going to have a 31.8 Bontrager approved handlebar and a 31.8 Bontrager approved stem. And then you're going to get a 31.6 seat post that's going to be a dropper post. So this is an internally routed dropper, so you can see the cable isn't being shown through the seat tube. Cables are coming up on the external of the down tube, so this bike is going to be very easy to maintain. But the dropper seat post, you've got a 1X style lever, so you press that lever and you'll see that the dropper post is going to extend. And that's a look at the features on this Roscoe 8. Let's go ahead and find out what it weighs. The Roscoe 8 in an 18.5 is going to come in and weigh 29.7 pounds. Thanks for watching this video on the 2019 Trek Roscoe 8. Go ahead and let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. That way you can see more videos like this into the future. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. And then of course, I want to know your thoughts down in the comment section below. So leave me a comment down there.